Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Rachel and I am knitting. Not right now, but most of the time. And I have been knitting and I will be knitting because I'm currently on a knitting tour in Ireland and Northern Ireland. So today I'm coming at you from Enniskillen, Northern Ireland. We're just about to leave the Loch Earn Resort, which is a fabulous 5-star resort hotel and golf course. We've had a fabulous stay here. Which brings me to tell you, if you're just starting with this video, maybe you're new to the channel or you've been catching up, this is not the first video in my installment series recapping the current knitting tour I'm on, which is Knit the Wild Atlantic Way with Rachel. That's me. So if you are new here or you're unfamiliar, I work with a company called Knitting Tours to host some amazing trips. We go to a lot of exciting places right now, Ireland, Northern Ireland, and we're having a fabulous time. So I'm here with a group of 27 other people. Most of them are knitters like me, and some of them are non-knitting travel companions. For instance, DJ's here with me, my husband. He doesn't knit, but he's having a lovely time as we go around this beautiful island and learn about local crafts businesses, enjoy yarn shopping. Today we're going to an alpaca farm, so it's very exciting. So yes, let's talk about what's happening today. We are about to check out of the Loch Earn. DJ and I are just moments away from heading downstairs to eat breakfast. Then we'll check out, we'll get on the bus, and we will make our way to Belfast. So on the way, that's our, ending destination for the day. We are going to have probably a comfort stop, which means stopping at a gas or petrol station, using the restroom, getting snacks if we need. Then we will go to Mourne Alpacas, which I'm very excited about. I haven't been there before, so I'm looking forward to that immensely. And then our last itinerary item is the Titanic Belfast exhibit. So we'll be learning all about that. And then we'll end the night at Dunadry, not sure how to pronounce it, but I'll learn soon, hotel. And I'm very excited about that. I'm hoping that there's some wisteria in bloom, because I saw some photos of that when I was looking at their social media presence when I was marketing this trip. So that's the plan for today. Come along with me and let's get going. So here there's a buffet breakfast, and you can also order off a hot menu if you want to. Are you going to order anything? I don't think I'm going to order anything today, but nice to know you have the option. All right, DJ and I are all packed up and we're just waiting for the luggage to get loaded on the bus. Good morning, hello. And then we will head out. So let me show you what it looks like when the luggage is being loaded. So Porterage has collected all of our tagged bags, which are then brought down to the bus, and then John and Jer double check that all of our bags are here before we set off. This is what we would call our hand luggage. So it's still going to go under the bus, but since it's not our Porterage bag with the bag tag, we're responsible for bringing this from our hotel room down to the bus. So we're just waiting until Jer and John get all of the big bags accounted for before we start putting our hand luggage under the bus, just to make sure nothing gets confused, everything is checked off and ready to go. And I actually have one more piece of hand luggage than I did last night. I took out one of the folding duffel bags that DJ brought with him and filled it with souvenir yarn. So now I have 2 bags. Good morning. 2 bags of souvenirs. So, well, this has 1 pair of DJ shoes, and then the rest are souvenirs, yarn and fiber and stuff from Shetland and Scotland, yarn from Ireland. So definitely have been helping the economy here. DJ got a nice souvenir at the pro shop. Very fancy. Okay, we made it to Mourne Alpacas, so we're gonna have, I don't really know, I've never been here before, but we're gonna interact with the alpacas. Maybe you can see some behind me. There's a lot over here, and let's do it. I learned at a different farm that they like the back of your hand on their neck.
You have food, right?
But maybe each alpaca is different. Hi, baby.
Hello.
I like this gingery one.
Yeah.
You're my favorite.
Yeah.
The gingery one, DJ. Oh, look at this one. You sweet. You're doing it, DJ. You're a farmer.
Rachel, there is hope. There is hope.
Oh, yeah, two at once. You sweet, sweet babies. We just had a fabulous talk by Michelle on alpacas, and now we're heading over to have lunch. What do you think, DJ? Do you want to move to Ireland?
Let's.
He said, let's. Okay, we're all done at Mourne Alpacas, so we are getting on the bus and we are going to make our way to Belfast to go visit the Titanic exhibition, whatever it is, all about the Titanic. Really excited, very, very excited. Let's get on the bus and head out. We've made it to the Titanic Belfast. We've got our tickets and we're gonna go in. Okay, we just finished the Titanic exhibit. I want to hear your thoughts.
It's a different thing than the movie, obviously. Like, that's a love story, and that the museum really shows the, like, grit to build the ship and just how class affected everything and just how heartbreaking it all is.
Yeah, I wanted to cry.
Yeah.
It was very, very moving exhibit. If you're ever in Belfast, we definitely recommend, don't you think?
Yeah, definitely. Definitely a different perspective.
Yeah, very somber. Glad we came. Okay, we just walked down to the water area where the Titanic would have set sail. I think right now we're in the area where it was, I don't know, resting and stuff. I should know the right term after I did that exhibition. But now we are going to go get on the bus and head to our hotel for the evening. We have a dinner included, so we'll get settled in, freshen up, go to dinner, and then that will be the end of the day. So I'm really excited to see this hotel, see what our room is like. It's my first time being there, DJ's first time, so we'll experience it together. Let's go. Okay, everybody, we made it to the Dunadry Hotel. So let me give you a room tour. Here's our door, and over here is a closet. So we've got a safe, an ironing board, an extra blanket, hangers, you know, standard stuff. And then here we have a full-length mirror. We've got a little desk area with some provided waters. I'm guessing this is the fridge. Yep. Fridge, TV, tea and coffee station, little chair, couch on the edge of the bed. We've got a king-size bed. Here's the restroom, the bathroom. We've got, ooh, my favorite, separate shower, separate tub, a sink, a toilet, everything you need to be successful, you know? But here's the real star of the show. If you open up this door and head to the terrace, you will find peacocks and DJ. Peacocks just hanging out in the wild. Well, I guess not the wild. These are probably domesticated. Hello, my friend. And you may remember that I was talking about wisteria at this hotel specifically and how I wanted to knit under the wisteria and enjoy it. And I was so hoping it would be in bloom when we were here. I think that'll do nicely, don't you? So we have about 40 minutes until dinner, so gonna freshen up and get settled in. The peacock is trying to get into our room. Can we keep it? Oh, there's another one. You guys gotta go. You can't come in the room. I'm sorry, you're beautiful. Go, go, go. Shoo, 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 shoo. I'm sorry, you're beautiful. Okay, we're freshened up. We got a drink at the bar, and now we're heading into dinner. Let me show you what the dining room looks like.
Hello and welcome to the knitting tour at Belfast.
Pints have been had, more pints will be had.
Pints have been had. Now in the wild, we see a wild Rachel making a purple item.
Rachel is knitting.
We are shocked. I'm surprised she hasn't stolen this shirt yet. We've got DJ. What is that? Is that a Zamboni?
Oh, you're pressure washing.
Oh. What do you have to say for yourself? What are you like? What have we got here?
Hey,
What are you doing?
knitting.
Okay. Ooh. Look at them. Look at them in their sweaters doing knitting things. Here we have a romantic date. Ooh. Romance. What are you knitting?
I'm knitting a side.
A side?
Perfect. Thank you.
Is it a potato?
Okay, we just finished dinner and DJ went in to let me in through our terrace door. So we are going to hang out and enjoy the rest of the evening, and I'll see you here tomorrow. Tomorrow, what are we doing? Actually, I'm not going to sign off yet because I want to show you what I bought tonight. Let's go in the room. Okay, let me first show you what I got at Mourne Alpacas. I got a bag of fiber. This is ready to spin, and this is all in their natural colors. So I'm really excited about that. They didn't have a lot of roving selection, and of that selection, I think this is the only natural colors. All the others were dyed. And then I got this little bag charm. Well, it's a keychain, but I'm going to use it as a bag charm. Shocking to no one. It's an alpaca. And then Michelle, the owner, gave me 2 of these. What are these? Oh, they're like little wooden alpacas, and you can wind yarn or fiber around them to make it look like they have some fleece or a jacket on. So that's what I got at Mourne Alpacas. And then at the Titanic exhibit, we got some fun souvenirs. DJ got this hat. I got this Heart of the Ocean necklace. And we got some magnets and, you know, stuff like that. So that ends today, May 17th. What day is it? Sunday? Yeah, Sunday, May 17th. Tomorrow, we are going to Glenshane County Farm, which is a sheep farm. We're going to have a sheepdog herding demonstration. We might get to meet some lambs, learn about shearing, you know, all the cool things that go with sheep farms. And then we are going to Geological Wonder Giants Causeway. I'm so excited for this. And also, fun fact, today I realized that now I have officially been to all 4 parts of the United Kingdom. I've lived in England. I've obviously been to Scotland. I just got back from a knitting tour in Scotland and the Shetland Islands, but I've been there before that. I've been to Wales, and now I can tick Northern Ireland off the list. So that's pretty exciting. So that's all for today. I will see you tomorrow morning, and in the meantime, I don't know, sweet dreams, I guess. Not for you, because you're probably not going to have a full night's rest between now and when I return. Anyway, whatever. I'll see you tomorrow. Okay? Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Monday, May 18th. It's a really crisp morning here. I've got the wisteria behind me, and guess what I was woken up to today? Peacocks. I've never heard peacocks. I didn't know they made sounds, but we might as well have had some roosters outside our door. I mean, they sounded differently than roosters, but that was kind of fun. You don't get that every day. But DJ and I are just about finished getting ready. I walked out onto the terrace to get some fresh air because, you know me, I'm overheating. And yeah, once DJ is done getting ready, we will head off to breakfast in the restaurant. I'm looking at it just over here. And then we will get on the bus and have a fun day ahead. I'm really excited to go to Glenshane County Farm. I'm really, really excited to go to Giants Causeway. But actually, I want to talk to you a little bit about our experience at Mourne Alpacas yesterday. So let me have a seat because I want to yap to you. So Mourne Alpacas was really fabulous yesterday, and Michelle taught us a lot about alpacas, things I didn't know. So I've been to Bowbridge Alpacas in Scotland twice now, and that was super educational. But here at Mourne Alpacas in Northern Ireland, I learned so much. So for instance, I already knew that alpacas were prey animals, and I knew they were herd animals because whenever we get off the bus at Bowbridge Alpacas, someone inevitably says, I want to take one home with me. And Simon is very quick to say you have to take 3 because they're herd animals. So I knew that. And part of his talk with us about how to pet them and stuff is to use the back of our hand and not go towards their bums because they'll think we're tigers trying to eat them. So I knew all this. But what I didn't know is that how the herd works, because they are prey animals, there's always an alpaca awake on watch. So the more you have in your herd, the better sleep they get because they can have more rotating shifts, more sentries, more sentinels, you know, to protect the herd. I didn't know that alpacas do not unpack at night. Oh, by the way, that's what it's called when they give birth. They are either packing or open. Packing means they're pregnant. Open means they're not. And unpacking is giving birth. So they don't unpack at night because it is dangerous. So Michelle, the farmer at Mourne Alpacas, was telling us that all of their births, except one, which was an emergency C-section, have happened between half 7:30 in the morning, and half 4:30 p.m. in the afternoon, because the alpacas are not going to give birth in the dark where it's dangerous. We also learned that once the alpaca gives birth, the mother will walk away, and it's up to the crea, the baby alpaca, to get out of their sack, to self-clean and get up and walk and follow the mother, because the mother is waiting to see if the newborn alpaca, the crea, will be strong enough to join the herd and keep up, because if the mother stays behind, she's left behind. Even though, of course, that wouldn't happen on the farm, these instincts are ingrained into them. What else did we learn? We learned that alpacas don't have a season, so they can get pregnant any time of year. So like on a farm like Mourne Alpacas, they have a system. Sorry if you can hear the crows. They're very excited to start the day. They have a system where they breed them at the end of May, beginning of June. And if I remember correctly, they have an 11.5-month gestational period. So it was just so educational. We learned so much about alpacas, and I am excited to bring another group next year. So I don't know if I've told you this, but there will be a Knit the Wild Atlantic Way with Rachel tour in 2027. That will be planned once I get home from this trip. So if you've been watching this recap and your butt is on fire, you just really want to come on a trip with me, then make sure you're signed up for my email list, because I will let my email list know when the 2027 Knit the Wild Atlantic Way with Rachel tour goes up for signups. So I think that's all the stuff to chat with you about today. So let's go eat breakfast, shall we? Okay, we ate breakfast and now we're just waiting for the bus, and then we'll get the day going.
Rachel asked me what it's like to be a non-knitter on a knitting tour. Like for the knitting parts, you're not really involved, but for like the separate activities, not separate, that other activities that they do, we can go on, see some alpacas, go to the Titanic in Belfast. It's amazing. Once in a lifetime experience. The knitting portions also, well, that's sort of the magic for the non-knitters, because you're basically, you can do whatever you want. You're just like at a 5-star resort and the world's just there for your exploring. At Loch Earn, I explored the grounds, basically walked the golf courses. There's an actual walking path that I didn't make it to, but it's not like I missed anything. I had a time at the bar. Sorry if that's not your jazz, but that's what I did. Ate a lot of good food, enjoyed the room. The room was spectacular.
So would you recommend a trip like this for a non-knitter, or what would your tips be if you're a non-knitter thinking about coming?
I'd recommend it. You're on vacation either way. I mean, sometimes it's more structured, sometimes it's not, but still fun.
Glad you came.
For sure.
Okay, we made it to Glenshane County Farm, and check out this view. Oh, there you are. They had a little instant coffee and cocoa and tea station, so I made cocoa with some coffee and milk, and it's very nice, hitting the spot. my God. Hi. Oh my God. Okay, we're all finished up at Glenshane County Farm. I got some yarn. That was so cool. Holding a baby lamb, unmatched experience. We got to see a live sheep shearing, see the sheepdogs at work. Thank you so much to Jamesy and the rest of your family at Glenshane County Farm. I'll be back. Jer?
Yeah.
Is anyone in Ireland mean?
Gosh, please.
Like rude, grumpy?
Oh no! Such a thing doesn't, that word doesn't even come into our vocabulary here. That's hard. Imagine John asking such a question of us.
I haven't met any grumps.
No. And hopefully, Rachel, you will not meet any.
Everyone's so nice. One quick bus nap later, and we are at Giant's Causeway. I've never been here before. I didn't know what to expect. For some reason, I just thought it was something on the side of the road we'd pull over and look at. But there's like a whole visitor center and cafe and everything like that. So we're gonna walk down and I'll take you with us. So after you walk through the visitor center, you walk down this hill, and I guess it's at the bottom, and they have a bus at the top that's £1 each way, like $1, and it will drive you. But we're walking down and we'll see what we see. Oh, there's cows down there. We made it to the bottom. I was just saying, it's very nice that they don't price gouge for the bus ride back up. It's £1 either way. I feel like they can make a lot of money for the trip back up the hill, which I will be taking advantage of. This is another one of those huge pinch me moments. I'm just so grateful that I get to see places like this and experience them and show you at home. Thank you so much for making this my life. We are taking the bus back up the hill. We went through the gift shop, got a refreshment. Now we're gonna get back on the bus and head back to our hotel. We have a free evening, so DJ and I will probably get room service and just take it easy. So let's get on the bus. Okay, everybody, it's a few hours later from the last time I talked to you. We got back to the hotel and DJ and I were just so pooped from the day. We cannot stop napping on the bus. So we came back to the hotel room, we got room service for dinner, and now we're just going to get ready for bed. So I'm going to come back and talk to you tomorrow, which is the last full day of the tour, which is definitely bittersweet. I am not looking forward to the goodbyes that we will have to say soon, but it's the right thing. We need to go where we're going to go. We need to get back to our fur babies. I'm speaking for myself in particular. It has been a month tomorrow since I have been gone, and I miss Darby desperately, but it is bittersweet. I'm not looking forward to it, as I said, because I've made some really incredible friendships on this trip, as I do every trip. Just every trip blows me away with the amazing people that come on these trips. We're like-minded, we have this hobby in common, we have shared interests, and everyone is just so kind and generous and just like open to spending their time and sharing themselves with the other people on the trip. So it's really something special to see every time, and this trip has been no exception. So tomorrow, quick overview for you. We are checking out of this hotel and we are making our way back to the Republic of Ireland. So for the last 4 nights, we've been in Northern Ireland, which is part of the UK. Tomorrow, we will make our way back to the Republic of Ireland, and we're going to the Irish Linen Center. We have, I believe, a spinning workshop, if I'm remembering correctly, and then we will end the night with a farewell dinner at the Roganstown Hotel. So, gonna get a good night's sleep, and I will see you tomorrow. One last thing, this morning, I can't remember if I told you this in the vlog when I started it today, but the peacocks woke me up. Well, truth be told, I woke up because I had to use the bathroom, but then I was awake and I heard the peacocks cawing. So I'm hoping maybe tomorrow morning I can get some footage of that for you, because if you haven't experienced a peacock cawing outside your window, I'd love to share that gift with you. So that's the plan for tomorrow. I'm gonna head to bed and I will see you later. Good night. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Tuesday, May 19th. It is the last full day of the tour. The bus is behind me. All of our suitcases are packed on. We're just waiting for people to come down to the bus with their hand luggage, and then we'll be off. So we started the day with breakfast. I just checked out of our room. We are headed to the Irish Linen Center today, and we have spinning. I think I told you all this, but it's going to be a packed day, bittersweet day, since it's our last full day together. So I plan to make the most of it and soak up every second I can. So let's get the day started. Okay, we made it to the Irish Linen Center. Okay, so we're doing a dyeing workshop in here. So we're going to naturally dye some different things with things like onion skins and tea and one other thing I forget, but that is pretty cool. We are all done at the Irish Linen Center, and now we're heading to the bus because we're gonna go have lunch. Okay, we made it to Monaster Boyce Inn for lunch, and look what's here to greet us. right, we're done with lunch and we made it to our workshop, so let me take you inside. Okay, I just cut my piece off my little loom, and I think I'm gonna make this into a Christmas tree ornament, but this is what it's gonna look like for now. I'll deal with the fringe later, but that was so fun. It really makes me want to pull out my rigid heddle loom from my craft closet and get to weaving. We will see if this feeling lasts when I get home, but that is really fun. I liked that a lot. Going to be packing up from our workshop here in a bit, and we will head to our final hotel of the trip, the Roganstown, where we will have our farewell dinner. And I'm getting in my feels. I can't believe that the trip is coming to an end. How did this happen so fast? Okay, we've made it to our final hotel of the trip. This is the Roganstown Hotel. Let me show you what our room looks like. We are in room 225. We've got a beautiful 4-poster bed, a king-size 4-poster bed, DJ. Excellent. We've got a full-length mirror, an armoire, a vanity, a fireplace. I don't think it's functional, but still very, very cool. Nice little sitting area, complete with windows overlooking the area we walk into reception. There's the bus. And let's see what's in the armoire. Armoire. I don't think we can open it, actually. Oh, yes, we can. Oh, coffee and tea station, safe, extra blanket. I think this is so funny, too. We've got a dress form and, what do you call it if it's... I mean, neither of these are really dress forms, but whatever they are, we've got them. And then here's the bathroom. We've got a toilet, a bath, a shower. This bath is really interesting because it's like, it cuts out here. So you can really, I don't know, spread out. We've got 2 sinks and a little ledge here for counter space. So everything you need. We have an hour until dinner. So what I want to do is get my ducks in a row to get my cash tips done for Jer and John. Tipping is not compulsory, but it is recommended if the guide and the driver made your trip special to thank them with a tip, and it's recommended 7 to 10 euros per day per person for the driver and 10 to 15 euros per day per person for the guide. So people can tip as they feel appropriate. I'm going to tip because John and Jer make the trip for me, and I want them to keep saying yes to being on my tours. So I want to show them my thanks. So that's what I'm going to do. And then we'll head down to dinner and we'll have to say goodbye. DJ and I are on a 7 a.m. transfer tomorrow morning, and then we'll be at the airport and it'll be time to go home. So that's what's happening. Okay, one more thing I want to tell you before we go down to dinner. We still have half an hour, but we might go down and get some drinks. Does that sound good to you?
Sounds amazing.
He said, sounds amazing. Okay, so I've got my little thank you cards for John and Jer. You can't see them, but they're fuchsia thank you cards. And so I've got their tips all set to go. And then there's this thing that you can do in Ireland at certain businesses where you're buying like, I don't know what the classifications would be, but for instance, I got a slip at This Is Knit, at Hannah's Hats, and at Studio Dunadry. So if you spend 75 euros or more, you can get something that's called a tax back slip, and you fill it out. It's basically a special receipt with things for you to fill out. You fill out your information, and then you can drop it off in this envelope that the shops will provide for you, or you can get at the airport. And with all the information filled out on it, you will eventually get a partial VAT refund just for those purchases that are 75 euros or more. So at This Is Knit, I spent over 75 euros. At Studio Donegal and at Hannah's Hats, I spent over that. So the VAT is basically like the sales tax. I mean, I'm sure it's not a one-for-one comparison, but that's maybe the closest thing. So yeah, gonna drop this off, get some money back. It's not the full VAT, I don't think, but something is better than nothing. And yeah, I just wanted to tell you about that because you might not know about it if you haven't traveled in Ireland before. So there's a fun fact. Also, another fun fact about Ireland is that if you're flying directly from Ireland to the US, you can do customs on this side of your trip. So since DJ and I are flying from Dublin to Atlanta tomorrow direct, and then we'll get home after that from Atlanta to Baton Rouge. But since our first flight out of Ireland is direct into the United States, Ireland has a special relationship with the US, so we can do customs here, which means we don't have to stress or rush during our layover in Atlanta. We can just walk off the plane as if we were walking off a domestic flight. So that is some fun facts. If we had a connection not in the US, like for instance, when I fly home in October, usually after the Irish knitting tour, I have a connection in London Heathrow typically, and I don't get to do customs in Ireland on those flights. You have to be flying directly into the US from Ireland in order to take advantage of that. So I'm very excited to get to do that tomorrow. I haven't done that since 2023, even though I've come to Ireland every year since. So there's your update. We're all set. I'm going to put this in my backpack so it's easy to access tomorrow when we're at the airport. And I'm going to put these in the bag I'm taking down to dinner because I'm going to give them to John and Jer tonight at dinner. By the way, this hat, did I show you earlier? He got it at Glenshane County Farm. This is DJ's hat, and he looks so cute in it. And I saw it on the little bench at the end of the bed, and I put it on my head because I'm his wife and I'm allowed. Okay? All right. Let's go say goodbye to all our friends and soak up the last few hours that we have together before we go our separate ways. Actually, let me take a minute also. I'm sorry I've done so much teasing with you about, I'm done talking to you now, I'm not done, whatever, okay? Suffer through this for a minute. If you are one of the people, one of the wonderful, amazing, incredible, spectacular people who are physically currently in Ireland with me right now on this trip, and you're watching this recap back to relive the magic, relive the memories, feel like you're back smelling the crisp air, you're seeing the 40 shades of green out the window, you're listening to Jer absolutely make us cackle through the loudspeaker on the bus, I just want to let you know that I miss you already, okay? And I've had an incredible time with you. I hope that you feel the same. If not, fill out the feedback form that you should have in your inboxes. And I mean, either way, fill out the feedback form. I would love to know what you liked, what you didn't like. Anyway, I miss you, and I hope you're doing well. And pop in the Discord every now and then and tell me how you're doing, won't you? Thanks. All right, let's head out. Hey everybody, it is the morning of Wednesday, May 20th, and I'm here at the Dublin airport on my way home. So I just sat a little ways away from the people at my gate just to let them decompress. I'm flying home with a few other people, obviously DJ, but there's a good amount of us on the same flight together. So we didn't really have to say goodbye forever. I mean, either way, it wouldn't be goodbye forever, but we didn't have to say goodbye. Last night at the welcome dinner, a few of us, because we've got a nice contingent on this flight to Atlanta. I can't believe that it's been a month that I've been traveling, and it's been amazing. So full of amazing experiences, meeting and hanging out with amazing people, buying amazing yarn, and just a wonderful time. But I'm ready to go home. I'm ready to see Darby. I'm ready to introduce all my new yarn to the habitat that is my craft room and see how they acclimate. I think they're gonna just thrive there. So I'm already cooking up projects I want to make with all the wonderful things I bought. So I think I'll have a separate video showing you all of my yarn and fiber acquisitions from this month-long time over in Scotland and Shetland, and then in Ireland and Northern Ireland. It's just been an incredible experience, and once again, I cannot say it enough. Thank you so much. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking. Thank you for subscribing, for commenting. All of these things support me in a huge way. And I hope that you enjoy coming along on these tours through your screen. If you want to join a future tour in person, make sure you sign up for my email list. But otherwise, keep enjoying these recaps while I take you along with me through your phone, your TV, your laptop, however it is you're watching. I'm so grateful to you. You've changed my life, and I'm looking forward to all our future adventures together. So I hope you're doing well. I hope you're working on something that's bringing you joy, and if it's not, put it down, because life is too short to suffer through the hobby we do for enjoyment. Okay, that's all for now. I'm gonna head home, and I'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.